All right, boys, with it being an incredible 41 degrees today, it was very warm. I got to clean up a tiny bit out here and prepare some other stuff to move. But more importantly, don't have a whole lot of time for things with the house and working on it and the kid and work. I am getting wrecked on time. So one thing that I can do in my spare time without turning wrenches in between how ridiculously cold it is and trying to get the Trailblazer intake on and stuff, I'm going to kick that back a little bit more. And I was thinking about, since I saw a lot of the year-end stuff on YouTube, I made this post on the Sloppy group, and I said I was thinking about following some trends, which I saw on YouTube, of doing some sort of 2017 summary video or questions and answers or projects or things that I built or cars that I tuned. And I wanted to try to bring people up to speed or fill some gaps on stuff that I might have missed. And it was pretty well received. People had a lot of good questions. And I was going to say, I'll put this video up and ask you guys if you want to throw down and ask some more questions in the comments below. Ask everything like about what happened this year or with the truck or with any other truck or something I tuned or someone's car that I messed with on the dyno or something I might have missed or you didn't catch or an update or I mean anything. Just throw it out there and I'll try to wrap everything up and do everything in like a nice streamlined thing. You know, there's a lot of good things here. Some guys were going over the ECU stuff because I mean that video is long and some people it answers all the questions, and I can understand how some people watch the whole thing, and for some of you, you're more confused at the end of it than you were when you started. I get it, and I can lay out like a simple thing, like if you want this and this, you should do this, and if you want this and this, you need that computer. Other than that, it's personal preference, but if you have no clue, these are going to drive your decision. And then other things here, people are talking about the hit it with your purse shit and the what dash. I mean, honestly, that comes up a lot. So I can talk about the stupid dash or many dash options. Shorter summary of the P01, P59. Products that I used is a good one. Tools that I use or tools that I have. And then more videos on flex fuel, like how am I using the flex fuel. And people were saying even if I put it on the Vimeo, since a lot of people buy the Vimeo videos anyway. Vape tutorials. Yeah, anyway, there's some good ones here. There honestly is. About building a death cart and talking about camshafts and I was gonna do more talks with shops. I think I'm gonna like Skype them in or something. A couple people said they would be interested in doing remote shows. So that's all stuff I can do, but I figured I would throw this in quick. Get a bunch of people to ask so I can get some interaction going. The Trailblazer SS intake is going to happen. Once that happens, I think someone else had made a suggestion about the what to buy 2017 and is 18 any different? What would I change? And then another guy had an excellent thing like the Don't BS Me build, what not to buy, and Don't BS Me build are pretty much the same thing. He said, what if that's the level 1, the 500 horsepower? What do you need to go to 700 or 800? And that's I think everybody kind of knows what it takes to make 1,000 now. I've hashed out a lot of stuff to work my way up to that. A lot of times you can go straight to it with overkill. Sometimes you can sneak up on it. I think, what do you guys think would be a good amount for like a middle of the road to crazy, like 750 rear wheel? Because I think it would be, I honestly like that guy's comment. I think it would be neat to push my weak motor, my small motor, and my simple setup and see if it can make it and what it takes to make it. I believe all that I might need to do is, I have the 105s in, I might need another fuel pump, and I might be able to push that kind of power out of it, maybe. One neat thing that I can do is go to the 210s, and I can hash that out, and we can figure out what gets you safely to that 750 mark. So do you think the 500, 750, 1000 stuff should be covered also, and I should give out some information on how to make that kind of power? The The 1000 horsepower stuff is right there. I mean, the guy with the Malibu did it the other day. I posted his specs in the wiki page. Look, it's already getting cold. It's already freezing up that much because I have zero insulation in this garage. The guy with the Malibu basically copied and didn't. I mean, it's funny if you look at his hot side and stuff, it's not the prettiest. He copied a lot of the Colorado build and put it on a stock computer, 210s, bam, made 1020 something to the tire. 1021 or something like that. So that's right there. That's the 1000 horsepower build, the big turbo, the pistons rod 6 liter. Like, you know, everybody knows that that's what you need. But it would be neat if we could do the budget 750. We know that decaps aren't going to go 750. We know that the single pump is pretty much done in the high 6s. Maybe you can nick a 700 rear wheel locked, you know, extenuating circumstances. Anyway, let me know what you think of all of that stuff, and we'll proceed with all of that. And I'll answer all the questions I can and do some sort of all-encompassing thing. I think one thing that I might do also is I talked about a summary of the truck from start to finish. It has had 3 major combinations, and a summary video that quickly maybe spends 2.5 to 5 minutes on each combination and my struggle. I know people, I have mentioned that, and people have. That was well accepted. People wanted that. So you guys can jump in and reiterate if you want to see that or not. Let me know. Everything below. We are at the 6-minute mark here, almost 7, so I'm going to cut it off, and thoughts below on all of the above.